Yeah. All right. Let's wait for the YouTube studio thing to wake up. All right, baby. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another MLB article, well, trade deadline article review for you, courtesy of Bleacher Report. Now, anyone who's new to the channel, you're probably wondering, are you like trying to get like a partnership with these guys? No. That'd be dope, but no. I just like reviewing their articles because articles like the one that you see on your screen, they really catch my attention. It's always fun to see like what these writers and the people that, make these articles, they publish them. It's always funny to see what they have to say. Especially if they do their fan submitted article thing again, where they have fans submit trade proposals. Oh my God. Then Yankees fans. It's like a whole nother section alone, just Yankees fans being delusional as always. But what's up, Daniel? My dude popped in the chat right as I was going live. Gotta love it. So, with that being said, by the way, you guys might have seen it already. Whit Merrifield was he's going to be released by, I thought he was going to be DFA'd, but I guess he'll just be released by the Phillies. I can already tell there's going to be a small little contingent of Guardians fans that are like, yo, should we like maybe look at bringing in Whit? If he wasn't washed beyond belief, I'd be like, hell yeah, bring him in, see what he got. I mean, we've been doing that already. Why not? But honestly, it's like, where would we play him? He wouldn't play. He barely played enough as it is with the Phillies. He wouldn't play here at all. But honestly, I mean, I would take him over a lot of the guys we have, especially at shortstop, right? I'd take him playing shortstop any day. I don't even know if he can do shortstop. In fact, let me look at his stats here. So, got his stats pulled up. 156 ABs. That's way lower than what he usually gets because he's barely played. He's played in like 50 some games. 0.4 WAR, 31 hits, 3 homers, a .199 batting average. Bo Naylor's batting better than him right now. That's tough. Wow. 21 runs, 11 RBIs, 11 stolen bases. Honestly, I'd pass. He's old. He's kind of washed. Nah. Now, if this was a few years ago, I'd be like, hell yeah. But not now. Nah, he washed. He is washed. He is washed beyond belief. So as you can see, obviously, the article that I'll be reviewing today is 8 realistic MLB trades to boost AL and NL's top teams. So this is not just a Guardians video. There's other teams involved too. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, let's dive in. Before I get into this thing, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. Really helps the channel out, gets these videos to people out there, and y'all, I mean, we be gaining new subs almost every once in a while. I know my channel will pop off again once Brown season kicks off, because that's usually when my channel really goes off, during Brown season, because this used to be a Browns only channel until I expanded my horizons, mainly because for most of the year, my channel was like what it was at times, where it just be nothing going on. I had to expand a little bit, talk about basketball, baseball, a little bit of hockey. Am I ever going to do like soccer stuff? Probably not. No, most likely not. Although, U.S. soccer, maybe. They did get rid of their dumbass freaking coach, Berhalter. Thank God. If they hire, like, Jurgen Klopp, might have to make a video on that. Maybe. Or if it's like a top tier dude, I might do it, but I don't know. Not really a soccer guy for the most part. I'm like a semi-casual. So, with that being said, let's dive right in and let's talk about what is going down in the next, what is it now, almost 2 weeks. So, I got Fangraphs and Baseball Reference pulled up, and I'm going to analyze the possible trade targets for the teams mentioned. Okay? And we're going to see how each player would impact these teams. So, enough of me blabbing. Let's get on with the video. So we scroll down, you see, you can read all this, pause and read if you want. Teams are presented in alphabetical order by city and state. So, of course, they start off with Atlanta Braves. Biggest weakness, obviously, outfield depth. Seems like they're trying to reassemble the Avengers. I mean, Eddie Rosario. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to go after Jock Peterson again or something. They're in dire needs for that. Possible available trade targets. They list, of course, Luis Robert on the multi-year front, Jazz Chisholm, Brent Rooker, Randy Arozarena. But to get one of those players with either 2.5 or 3.5 years of team control remaining, they would need to give up 2 of its top 4 pitching prospects. Smith Shawver, Owen Murphy, Hurston Waldrop, who they just got last year, and Spencer Schwellenbach. Not sure Anthopoulos would be willing to do that. No, he wouldn't. More likely, Atlanta will go down the same road it did in 2021, acquiring a couple of 2-month rentals and hoping for the best. On that front, they list Tommy Pham, Mark Canha, Kevin Pillar. Actually, I just heard Kevin Pillar is retiring, so he'd jump at the opportunity to go play for a team like the Braves, have a chance at a championship. Oh, how about this? I just saw this part in it too. They got Ramon Laureano after we cut him, and he hasn't even played in 2 weeks. Wow, that's tough, man. He barely plays now enough as it is. That's tough. Realistic trade, they put Atlanta sends single A reliever or right-handed pitcher Seth Keller to Chicago for Tommy Pham. Okay. Uh-huh. Watch that be like the first trade that happens. Tommy Pham goes to like Atlanta or something. That honestly would go well for Atlanta. They need a guy like him. I don't think he would affect their aura that much. But he's not a player I really would want, honestly. Because of the way he acts, I guess. His attitude isn't the greatest. Next, they have Baltimore. Biggest weakness, rotation depth. Let's see. Available trade targets. Jeez. Oh, wow. They have them going Kobe Mayo and Seth Johnson for Garrett Crochet. Wow. All right. Let's see what they have here. Reacquiring Jack Flaherty. Let's see what else. Sky's the limit, of course. Garrett Crochet. That's all they talked about, really. I mean, you have Tyler Anderson, Seth Lugo. Okay. Realistic trade, yeah. Kobe Mayo and Seth Johnson for Garrett Crochet. All right. Cleveland. Oh, wow, they actually put Guardians. They didn't just put Cleveland. Wow. How about that? Love it. Let's see what they have for us. Starting pitchers not named Tanner Bybee. You could even put Gavin too, but this is his 3rd start coming up, so hopefully he continues to look good. But we need pitchers. I mean, you could say we could get like an outfield bat too, but it's pretty clear. Number 1 priority, starting pitchers, please. Like, if they don't get at least one solid starter before the deadline, I'm going to be very, very displeased. Like, I mean, very. Oh my God, it's that dude again, the body double. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Maybe they'll get lucky. Okay. With Logan Allen and Tristan McKenzie, you figure things out. Banking on that happening would be a bold move. Yep. Yep. Let's see what they have for available trade targets. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. Holy crap. Okay, but oh yeah, they won the Bartolo Colon trade in 2002, getting all of Cliff Lee, Brandon Phillips, and Grady Sizemore for a few-month rental of a Cy Young candidate, but they were the sellers in the deal. That's crazy. We were the sellers. We got rid of Bartolo, and we did better than what who was it, Montreal or something got in exchange. That's crazy. I love it though. Trading for Andrew Miller is the only time in well over a decade they've particularly geared up for a playoff run. It's insane too. Okay, so then they mention, as such, there's no real point in even mentioning Garrett Crochet, Max Scherzer, Jack Flaherty, Chris Bassett, Tyler Anderson, or any of the top names. Okay, so watch us get Jack Flaherty just to say, screw you, Bleacher Report. Cleveland could do something in the next level, next tier of arms. Stretch a bit for Yusei Kikuchi or Andrew Heaney. 33-year-old lefties are impending free agents. They also have Michael Lorenzen. Trevor Williams could be a top target. He has been out since early June with a flexor strain. Yeah, we don't really want to have to do that. So, no thank you. Okay, so here's their realistic trade. Cleveland sends Will Dion, the dollar store Kershaw, who doesn't even have that windup anymore. So it's like, darn. He doesn't have the Kershaw windup anymore. I mean, he sort of does, but they released the slow, build up to the release that Kershaw does. For Heaney or Lorenzen? It's unclear at this point whether the Rangers will be buying or selling at the deadline. However, in any deal, in an ideal, healthy world, neither of these impending free agents is going to be part of the September rotation anyway. Once both Tyler Mahle and Jacob deGrom return from their respective Tommy John rehabs. And given how close the Rangers are to the luxury tax threshold, they might be thrilled with the idea of unloading Heaney for a little more than salary relief. I don't know if we'd want to get rid of starting depth, though. Maybe they'd be interested in a Gabriel Arias. Oh, no, they got Simeon. No, they're good there. And they got Seager, too. Just take him. We don't even want him. Just take him. Dump him off if you have to. Just take him. That's funny. Oh, between 2022-2023, he had a 2.24 ERA and 244 innings. However, he has struggled this year at AAA and isn't considered one of the top prospects in what is a mid-tier farm system. I know a lot of people see that little sentence there and think, wait, I thought Cleveland always had a good farm system. We did. Everybody that is good is up in the majors now. At least some of them are. There are a few that should be up, but they're not, because you know how we are with freaking minor leaguers. We freaking keep them down too long, and then they oversaturate down there, and then look what happens. They come up, and they're like it's overwhelming. We don't bring them up when they're hot. We bring them up when they stink. All right, next we got the Los Angeles Dodgers. Outfield. All right, available targets. Luis Robert, Jazz Chisholm, Randy Arozarena, Brent Rooker. They say, I guess Randy might be the preferred trade target. Robert and Chisholm both have durability concerns, and Rooker has been primarily a DH, which wouldn't work with Shohei, obviously. Tampa might also be one of the most motivated to make a trade, with Arozarena's salary for his 2 remaining years of arbitration eligibility likely to land somewhere between 12 and 15 million. The Dodgers already helped the Rays save money with Tyler Glasnow this past offseason. Maybe they go back to that budget conscious well again. The realistic trade: Ronan Kopp, Jose Ramos and Diego Cartaya to Tampa for Randy Arozarena. That would hit me hard if I saw Randy go to the Dodgers, because that's a guy I'd want if we go after an outfielder. Because I've said it already a few times, just picturing in the playoffs, and the game's almost over, right? We're winning by like 1 run. Clase's on the mound, and the opponent hits a fly ball to right field or wherever Randy is in the outfield, most likely in right. And it's like back at the wall. Randy leaps up, makes the catch, robs a home run, and then after that, as the stadium erupts, he's just sitting there posing off like a freaking G. I would lose my mind if I streamed that game and that happened. Oh my god, I'd lose my mind. But he's probably going to be a Dodger. I could see that happening. Yep, I could see it happening. Which means it probably will happen. Yep. Biggest weakness, starting pitchers. That's pretty obvious. Available trade targets. Let's see who they mentioned. Okay. 8th best farm system. Eyeing up Arendelle with Peralta, Rhea, Myers, and Savali all coming back next season. Woodruff, DL Hall, and Gasser, who are on the IL right now. Okay. Jack Flaherty might be the best one available. 5.57 ERA and 9 starts in Milwaukee. If that scares the Brewers away from him. Yusei Kikuchi could be another big target. He had been struggling recent weeks, but his 13K performance against the Giants on Tuesday vaulted him back up the list of options. So let's see. They have Kikuchi going to the Brewers for Bradley Blaylock. Okay. For the record, I would be down with Andrew Heaney and or Lorenzen. Forgot his name for a second. Let's take a look at that, actually. I never did this. Hold up. Andrew Heendog. Let's take a look at Heendog here. Heaney, meeny, miny, mo. All right. Oh, he's 3-9 with a 3.80 ERA, 18 games, 17 starts, 92 Ks. Okay, cool. Let's see how he's done in the past. Well, last year he won 10 games. He went 10-6. Career best. Okay. ERA wise, his ERA's always been like kind of like in the 4s, 5s. He had an ERA in the 7s with the Yankees. God, I forgot he was a freaking Yankee. That's right. He was a Yankee, and of course, Yankees fans absolutely despised him. They wanted him thrown on the street corner as trash. I remember that. They hated him. He goes to the Dodgers, revamps himself, goes to Texas, and he's solid. I think the Guardians pitching lab would have a lot of fun with Heendog. But honestly, if there's a pitcher I would want from the Rangers, it's Michael Lorenzen. You know why? Once upon a time, he played in the outfield. He used to do a double duty. He used to do a little pitching and in the outfield. So he could rake low-key too. Yeah. You know how bad you gotta be pinch hit for a pitcher? No, have a pitcher. No. You know how bad you gotta be to have a pitcher pinch hit for you? That would be us. You just see freaking Michael Lorenzen walk out of the dugout with a bat. Oh my god, is he really gonna pinch hit here? It's like we have no other choice. But yeah, that would be funny though. But again, I think he would work really well. Let's see how he's done. So, as a pitcher, seems like he's always been just kind of like a middle tier. He's not bad, but he's not great. Last year with Philly, 4-2, had a no-hitter. I remember that. Detroit wasn't very good there. He's also, of course, mainly played with Cincinnati, where he did double duty, of course. Did a little outfield with some pitching. Yep. And then he went to LA, and I think that's when he straight up became an overall just bona fide pitcher, no more outfield. You know what, though? If he ever had to have the old surgery, he could still play. Shohei did it. If he needed to get his freaking elbow cut up, he could still play. He just can't pitch. He could hit. But of course, I don't think he'd be able to play the field, though. Shohei's just another animal, man. He is different. That's crazy what he's been able to do. He is literally Babe Ruth. Yeah. Like that dude's crazy. And now you're gonna start seeing that more often now, where you see pitcher. I think Cagliano does that. Not Cagliano. What the heck's that dude's name from freaking Florida? Jack Cags. He's got one of those crazy last names. It's like hard to pronounce sometimes. From Florida, the kid coming out this year. He does a little both. You're gonna see that more often now. But yeah, I would be down with Lorenzen or Heaney. Now, am I gonna go over everyone else? No. I was just gonna go over and then let's do this too. I almost forgot to do this. This is funny. Alright. Let's take a look at the fan graphs. Like, what would Heendog or Lorenzen look like in our rotation? Well, obviously, I mean, you would probably put one of those two in probably where Carrasco is. Well, obviously where Howard is now, I guess. So, let's see. Yeah, Tanner, Spencer, Carrasco, Gavin, Ben. What a freaking rotation. How the hell does this team freaking got 50 wins? You know how? Offense. Do you realize how bad we would be if our offense was as bad as it was last year? If our offense was as bad as last year, we would probably have like 30 wins, maybe. We'd maybe win a game every few days with like Tanner. Maybe Gavin was hurt. Maybe Ben could win us a couple, but yeah, we would be stinky. So the guys thank the offense for actually showing up. And of course, the year that our offense shows up, pitching falls apart. And it all started with Tanner Bybee needed to get sliced up at the elbow because Tommy John. Because we can't have anything fun. Nope. Just Shane Bieber, first two starts look like, oh, this guy is ready for another Cy Young bid. Cy Young? No. He's not going to see Cy Young. He's going to see Tommy John. Could you imagine having a name Tommy John these days? Right? People be like, yo, Tommy John, bro. Imagine there's a freaking pitcher, like, coming up at one point named Tommy John. Hey, Tommy John, you need the surgery. What surgery? Your surgery. My surgery? Tommy John. Here I go again, speaking randomness. I better. All right, so let's see what else this article has for us. But yeah, I would take Lorenzen. I would take Heaney. But, I mean, just get me a damn pitcher who could hold it down. That's all I need. Just a good pitcher. You know? All right, let's keep moving on. Had to get myself back on track here because, you know me, I ramble a lot. But, yeah, Blaylock for Kikuchi. What's Kikuchi would look like in the Brewers rotation. Then I go over all the other teams too after we're done. I'm just really curious what Kikuchi would look like in the Brewers rotation. Like, what does their rotation even look like right now? All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Freddie, Keuchel, Rhea, Myers, and Savali. Oh my god, dude, what the heck? Oh brother, this rotation stinks. Freddie, yay. Dallas, 2024 Dallas Keuchel. Are you serious right now? Washed. Colin Rhea, mid. Tobias Myers. Don't even get me started. Jurgen Savale. Wow. So you got good, ass, mid, meh, and all right. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Yep. That's pretty much the way it is. Oh, brother, they could really use a Kikuchi, especially because they have one lefty in their rotation, and it's 2024 Dallas Keuchel. He's as washed as they come. He's that shirt that you've worn for like 10 years plus. That's all ripped and tattered. You know, the freaking whatever's on the front, the graphic is all shredded up. There's like holes in the shirt. It stinks. It's stained. Ugh. That's Dallas Keuchel in 2024. Yeah. He's ass. That's what he is. He stinks. I can't believe they did that. Like, they traded for Dallas Keuchel. Like, why? Damn. Desperate much? Anyways, let's keep moving. All right. But I think Kikuchi would work really well for them. All right, Yankees. What do they have? Third base. Can't wait to see these trade proposals that say, "Hey, let's give you garbage for your let's give you garbage for your star player." Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Give us your star player for garbage. Yep, that's what it'll be. So let's see. Potentially or presumably available trade targets. Luis Rengifo. Don't sleep on a possible Matt Chapman trade. If Rocha heard about this proposal going down, okay, so they say Will Warren and Jack Neely to the Angels for Luis Rengifo. Yeah, that's a good move for the Yankees. Yeah, same flexibility, less expensive, hitting even better than IKF. Yep, yep, sounds about right. But yeah, I mean, they'd have to give up quite a bit to get Matt Chapman. All right, so let's see, Philadelphia center field. Gee, I wonder if this is going to be Luis Robert. Probably. Presumably available trade targets. Yep, that's what it says. Luis Robert Jr. Yep. The two big ones are Luis Robert Jr. and Jazz Chisholm Jr., both of whom have several years left of team control and won't come cheap. Presumably available part is certainly true, though. They play for the two worst teams in the majors, and there has been a growing belief in recent days that Chisholm will be traded somewhere. On the less likely but kind of plausible front, Cody Bellinger, well, he got hurt. He got hit in the hand. I think he fractured a finger or something, so I don't know when he'll be back. Player options for the next 2 years. Okay, prorated salary nearly $10 million for the final 2 months of the season isn't great for a team already estimated 25 over the luxury tax threshold. So they would give up Eduardo Tate, the catcher, third base, shortstop Aiden Miller, and lefty Samuel Aldeguerri for Luis Robert Jr. And they already have Corey Lee. So, I mean, hey, why not a duo of Corey Lee and Eduardo Tate at catcher for the next however many years? Nobody said realistic. Trade has to mean boring trade. Yeah, true. All right, and then we got the Mariners. They need first baseman. Available Paul Goldschmidt. Early in the year, when both the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, and Mets, Pete Alonso seem to be on the fast track to sellers mentality, they have stormed back into the postseason conversation. And the Diamondbacks with Christian Walker just keep hanging around, too. So Miami's Josh Bell is available. They say Joey Gallo, Rowdy Tellez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just to throw a bomb into everything and get everyone talking. Cody Bellinger as the first baseman? Bro, what? Yeah, okay. And then, let's see. Oh, okay, look at this trade. Seattle sends Johnny Farmelo, Felnine Celestin, what a name, okay, and third baseman Ben Williamson to Toronto for Vlad Guerrero Jr. That's the realistic trade for Seattle. They want to get bold. That's what they can do. That is it for that. So, okay. Overall, solid article, very informative. I do like what they have for the Guardians, though. Move myself back into the center spot where I belong, because I am the center of attention. Yeah. All right. There we go. So, yeah, like I said, in this article, they have us trading for either Lorenzen or Heaney. I would be down with it if it didn't cost much. I mean, it would certainly sting to lose Will Dion, mainly because of his windup. But they made him get rid of the Clayton Kershaw windup, so I don't even care anymore. It would have just been really cool to see him do the Clayton Kershaw windup in the MLB, but nah, of course they wouldn't have that happen. So yeah, I mean, if it gets us a start-ish player, I'd be down. I'd be down for it. Oh my God, Xavier Curry recalled. For Sam Hentges, placed on the 15-day injured list. Oh boy. Just popped up on my Twitter feed. Our bullpen is beginning to fall apart because of the amount of usage that they've had this year. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if we had to trade for a reliever just to take the burden off of our guys. But yeah, damn. So Xavier Curry is back in the majors again. How many options does he even have left? Ah, man. I don't even know if this takes up an option because it's an injury thing, but damn. As you guys can tell, we're in dire need of pitching. Yeah, we're down bad, as they say. As these youngsters say nowadays, we're down bad. Oh, got a Woj tweet. What did Woj tweet earlier? Oh, Johnny Juzang uh, agreed to a 4-year deal with the Jazz. That's a buzzkill. I was thinking it was going to be something good, but it's just Johnny Juzang staying with Utah. Woo. Woo. Woohoo. All right. Just looking through Twitter real quick. And that'll probably be it. I think I'm going to head on out and not going live for the game tonight, guys. It's on Apple TV Plus, so I'm not going to be going live for that. The heck is that? Roman Reigns on the Joe Hendry? What the hell? Someone did a Roman Reigns version of the Joe Hendry entrance, the Titantron. Oh my God. That's so just weird. All right, but yeah, that's going to wrap it up here, guys. So we are less than 3 weeks away from the trade deadline. Been some rumblings, some little small moves have happened over the past couple days. Nothing really massive yet. That stuff probably won't happen until like a week prior. Yeah, that's my guess. Like once we get to, I'll say, well, post All Star break for one, then I think things will probably start heating up. But I wouldn't expect any big trades to happen around maybe like the final 2 or 3 days before the deadline. And all I'm going to say is if the Guardians don't make a trade before the deadline, like before the day before, I'm going to be a little concerned. Not a little concerned. I'm going to be very concerned. Simply because if we have to go into the final day of the deadline, and if we have to go into deadline day, hoping that we make a trade, and teams know that we're desperate, that's going to make things difficult. Yep. Oh boy. Okay, so if I hear anything else, I'll definitely let you guys know. But that's going to wrap it up. Shout out to everyone who might have come through. If you're coming through watching the replay, how you doing? Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell. And I will see you all tomorrow for Guardians and Rays. I was thinking about going live for a game today, but there's not really any good games on. I don't think they're not showing Dodgers Tigers today, are they? No, they're not. Okay. Because it was Screwball's pitching today. Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty dope to do a Screwball start, but nah, nobody's pitching really today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Rays and Guards. I believe Big Rig will be on the mound tomorrow. So yeah, you know I got to do a Big Rig start. So with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and unless something happens like a trade or a signing, then yeah, I won't see you guys till then. So have a good rest of your night. What's up, Dylan? How we doing? I'm doing great. How you doing? But yeah, have a good rest of your day, and see you guys tomorrow for some Guards and Rays at Tropicana Field. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. Fix this damn pitching issue, please. My God. So many damn freaking injuries. What games? Oh, yeah, we got Baltimore and New York. That game's not on national TV, though, is it? If it's an Amazon game, I might stream it. Let's see. Oh, it's on. Yeah, it's not a national game. Who's pitching Pittsburgh and Chicago? Crochet is pitching. I'm not doing that one. Nah. If there's like Jared Jones versus Crochet, I probably would. God, I wish it was Jared Jones. Wait, when did Jared Jones pitch last? Hold up. Hold up. It would make sense to do a Garrett Crochet start. That's my guy. I'm gonna try and stream like trade target starts. So like if Luzardo pitched, I'd stream his start one time. If well, because Luzardo's hurt, of course. But you know, Crochet. I already did a Jack Flaherty start. Sorry, no, I didn't do a Jack Flaherty start. Oh god, I gotta see when he starts next. Ah. Let's see here. Do they have the matchups for today? Because I know it said Crochet starting. Okay. Oh, it's Marco versus Crochet. Ew, I'm not doing that start. Ass. I'm not doing Marco Gonzalez versus Garrett Crochet. You kidding me, fool? Hell no. Hell no. Now tomorrow, oh, it's my look at the matchup tomorrow. I was gonna do Detroit and LA tomorrow, possibly, but my God, it's freaking Kiter Montero versus Justin Robleski. Ew. Ooh. Baltimore, New York on FS1 tomorrow. The Guardians play at 4:10, and I gotta do Gavin. I gotta do the Gav start. There is a 7:15 game tomorrow, but it's Birdsong versus Simeon Woods Richardson. Atlanta versus San Diego. Ronaldo versus Matt Waldron. There's some good games coming up. But we play at 4:10 though. Do I do double duty tomorrow? San Fran, Minnesota. Birdsong versus Simeon. No, I'm not doing that one. Hell no. Rodon and Kramer. Nah, not doing that start. Hell no, I'm not touching that one. I'm gonna see when Jared Jones starts again. Hang on, guys. Sorry, had to sneeze. I freaking love summertime. Trees wake up and I start. I like to be over dramatic. All right. Let's see when Jones is slated to start again. Is he starting like, is he hurt or something? Damn, no more Jared Jones starts? He must, was he hurt? Let me see. Oh, Marco is being activated today off the injured list. Okay. Damn, Bednar's hurt too. Ooh. Bailey Falter, Dalton Jeffrey. Oh, Jared Jones is hurt. 2 weeks. Okay. A grade 2 lat strain back on July 5th. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, whenever, well, obviously Skeens is starting in the All-Star game, so we're not going to see him the rest of the first half. Yo, if he starts one of those Phillies games, I might do it. If they're on national TV, which I don't think they will be. But I do have the Pittsburgh Sports Network on Fubo. I could do a Skeens start. Might as well, right? One of these days. I mean, we do face the Pirates later in the year, back later in August, and who knows what our teams are going to look like at that point. Maybe the Pirates shut down Skeens. I don't think they would. No. But man, that's late August. That's like damn near football season at that point. Jeez. Oh man, can't believe it. You know, we're almost to the midway point of the season. God, I love it. All right, look at the Red Sox Royals pitchers tonight. Yeah, who's pitching for them tonight? I wouldn't be able to stream them anyway, but let's take a look. Where are they at though? Oh, Reagans and Chriswell. Ugh. Hell no. I wouldn't do that game even if I had the chance to. Okay. Reds are playing Miami, but it's Spires versus Chirinos. Hell no, I'm not doing that game. Yeah. I'm not. I'm going to take a break from doing a game tonight. Really wish that Detroit Dodgers was on TV because I'd be able to do Paxton and Scooball. That would be a banger. But the Dodgers stink, so I mean, would I even really want to do the game? No. No. Alright. Well, for real this time, I'm gonna wrap this stream up unless something else pops up in the next 30 seconds. But yeah. So third recall. He can only be optioned down 2 more times before he would be exposed to waivers. Damn. Oh wow, how about that tonight? Tristan McKenzie on the mound for the Clippers against Domingo Herman. Oh brother. Yeah, okay. By the way, the Guardians lineup for tonight. Let's see what it looks like. With Cookie on the mound. You know they gotta have Hedges at catcher. Quan, Martinez, Ramirez, Naylor, Noel, Big Christmas. Jimenez, Schneeman, Freeman, and Hedges. Someone replied saying this lineup will probably put up 8 runs with 3 homers. Probably. Or 8 with, 3 homers. Ha! Hedges needs to be Carrasco's catcher, but we got to stop playing him when anyone else is pitching because then we get him starting 3 times in 1 week. This is a bad. This baby's a lineup. 1 run incoming against Taj Bradley. Yeah, of course. They're barely gonna score. Cannot wait to watch them freaking hit a ball on the screws right at someone's glove. Yay! I love watching that. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Team pisses me off when they do that. You hit it right on the screws, 100 miles per hour, right into the glove. Like, come on! That's what it's like playing the White Sox in July. Hit a ball right on the screws. If this was MLB The Show, it would say perfect. It looks like it's going to get to the hole. All of a sudden, snatched. Or, the worst part, you think it's going to get through, and a sliding dive by the second baseman gets it. Of course, magnet gloves. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to stop now. App I have, you watch every game. Red Sox Royals. Austin Hedges a pitcher. Oh, you're serious? That's funny. Oh, man. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for a Gavin Williams start against Zach Littell. That should be fun. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Oh. Hey, look, Georgia Valera's back in the lineup. How about that? Good to see him. All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow, unless something happens, like a trade or something, which we kind of need at this point. But every team knows that, and they're going to play hardball. They're going to be like, so, you need a pitcher, huh? Give us this, that, and this, and that, and he's yours. And of course, they're like, oh, we don't want to give up all that, though. But at some point, you kind of have to if you're trying to make a run at it. But like the article said, it's been almost a decade since the Guardians truly made a win, like a big move to essentially put them in with the contenders. Because they're a contender team right now, but their starting pitching is so sus. And now we're seeing the bullpen take the effect of it. Guys are getting hurt now because they're just being used so much because our pitchers just cannot go deep in the games. Knew this was going to happen. Doesn't really help that we're already missing Trevor Stephan for the year. But hey, what can you do? So with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow for Guardians Rays.